What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. We've got a great video for you guys today. We're gonna talk about how you can get 5 stars on every ride, or at least very close to it. Before we jump into this video, we wanted to give a quick shout out to Buckle. Buckle is the best form of rideshare insurance in the market. What's amazing about Buckle is you can actually replace your current policy with Buckle. So you don't need to have 2 insurance policies, which is what I did for a while. I had rideshare insurance and then regular insurance. The companies that do cover both, a lot of times are outrageously expensive, but Buckle has some seriously incredible rates. You'll be fully covered if you're in an accident, and they're gonna give our viewers $20 just for getting a free quote by using the link in the description below. So check that out, guys. I think you'll be impressed by what you see, and let's dive into the video. So getting a high rating in Uber, this really shouldn't be that difficult, but I've noticed as a passenger, I get picked up by a lot of drivers that have like a 4.6 rating, or, well, it wouldn't be that low, but I've just noticed there's not too many 4.8s, 4.9s. Like most drivers I get picked up by, I would say, are a lot lower. And I've noticed when I take these rides, a lot of problems. So the biggest problem is a lot of times I have a really nice driver, but he's just like way too talkative, and he talks all about himself. And I think one thing that can really ease that burden of getting a good rating is just not doing that. Don't be over talkative. You don't have to always try and make this strong emotional connection. That'll happen sometimes, but you can't force it. It needs to happen organically. And a lot of times you just need to be somewhat intuitive in how you read people. So for me, when someone gets in my car, I always start with the same line, hey, how's your day going today? And usually from there, I can gauge like if they want to have a conversation or not. Now, I love to talk, so for me it's easy, and I prefer that we do talk. It'll help the ride go by faster for me, but I'm not going to force it on someone. And if they give me a lengthier answer about their day or what happened, you know, I'll just keep asking questions based off what they said to keep the conversation going. And if there's ever a moment where I feel like I can share something that, you know, makes a lot of sense based off what they said, you know, I will share, but I'm not like, you know, trigger happy on getting to talk. So I think that's one thing that's incredibly annoying. There's obviously obvious things you need to do, like you really need to keep your car clean and smelling good. And if you have a bad sense of smell, you need to err on the side of caution and just always have a couple of those pine trees hanging from your rear view mirror just to keep things smelling decent. Because again, I've hopped into a lot of smelly Ubers, and I mean, if the person's nice, I won't rate them bad, but I won't rate them good either. I just won't rate them. And I probably won't tip them either, because I do want to see drivers going the extra mile the same way that I always have. So having some amenities is also a good thing to do to increase your rating. Even if it's just some water bottles, some really small ones. I always had Tylenol, aspirin, breath mints. Occasionally I did snacks, but not usually. Having Play Octopus is a really great way to increase your rating. They're going to send you a free tablet that customers can play games on. That's a very easy way to provide an extra level of value to your passengers. But at the end of the day, outside of all those things, it's going to come down to you. Unless you're just like a psychotic driver. If you're driving crazy, I don't know what to tell you. That should go without saying that you need to drive safe. But at the end of the day, if you're a relatively safe driver, you might not have all the amenities. Maybe your car's not sparkling clean, but it's still relatively decent. You should be getting a 5-star rating on almost every ride. And I think this is where drivers get a little prideful, and they're like, oh, well, I'm an independent contractor. I have the power. They're riding with me. Yeah, well, they have the power to rate you bad, and they have the power to tip you. So sure, all that's true, but you've got to cater to them to some degree. Some rides might not be worth getting 5 stars on, like the little quick grocery store runs that are extremely annoying and time consuming for little money. Over a while, if you see that you're getting a Walmart pickup, you should just cancel it and not care what your cancellation rate looks like. That's generally what I do now. But like I said, on any normal ride, you should be able to get 5 stars. And it's very simple, guys. Don't make it about you, make it about them. And pick up on social cues. If they don't give you much of an answer as you're talking, you know, it can sometimes be awkward on how you transition out of that, but usually what I would do is I would say, hey, if you need anything, just please feel free to let me know. I've got a lot of different, music platforms. So if you want a specific song or channel, let me know. But if not, we'll have a nice safe ride there. And it's like almost like you're a pilot, giving the ETA. A little bit corny, but I think people appreciate the politeness and that you understand that maybe they just don't want to talk or had a bad day. You never know. So anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Definitely make sure you check out Buckle. Like I said, you're gonna get $20 just for getting a free quote. This is a no-brainer, and I think you guys will be shocked at how much cheaper this is than what you're currently paying. So thanks again, guys. I hope you have a great week out there, and stay tuned for more updates.